Plenty of choices up and available. No archery allowed. But Smolder is there, and so it is going to be the little dragon.
And you know what, Atlas? Right now,
No.
most obvious one. Oh,
That's a rock! That rock confirmed.
wait, that's amazing. That is so good here. Because you're playing into Karma and Senna, two stationary targets, neither of which is going to be very good at killing a Malphite.
Yeah.
Early topside scuttle, but also plays down the ward. So they have actually been very rare. Oh, say tab.
Yeah, ShowMaker putting on so much pressure here in this mid lane. It's another Q, not a mantra'd version, and Satab is going to be able to tank that one. But now I think he should probably consider going home for a little bit. That is what's going to happen is, all right, underneath the turret they go. Kellen is now very vulnerable, but he eats the gray health. In goes Sponge, there's the flash. The Ignite is ticking and aiming, trying to get these autos through.
Just miss enough hooks.
Yeah. And that's an Abyssal Dive. That's also not really going to connect, but that one does.
Intercept Pleta will find him.
Depth charge actually going to come out here. It's a fair bit of value. Lucid finds the Q, and now Kellen could be in trouble. He's tanking the turret. I don't know about that one. Flap, not going to be enough damage there from Teddy as the last one was in the air, and they are going to guarantee this kill. I don't know whether Kellen necessarily needed to flash in that moment, as the Q is going to connect, and there is the drive-by from Lucid. Was looking for that opportunity as Satab throws out the shockwave. Q going to land onto a minion there as Lucid takes it up. Yeah. All right, Depth Charge coming in. You can see aiming. He'll get devoured. Now Lucid looks for the opportunity, but I believe missed the Q. Now aiming's going to be flashing. Unstoppable force from Rascal into the backline. It's a decent double knock up there from Kellen. And now Kingen realizes there are 5 bad guys in the area, and he's going to have to try and Cassante his way out of here. And I don't even think Cassante is going to be capable of that. Achoo, says Teddy, as he goes maybe a little bit too far forward. Lucid tries to get out. Massive knockups from Kellen. Teddy is limping out of the fight, and the Dawning Shadow is what finishes him off. Lucid trying to get in there. Man, is this Tempest Grip? Oh, not quite enough as Pleta. He makes his way out. It's a bloodbath.
In the game, they were looking down and out. Down a substantial amount of gold. And then TK very far pushed up, feeling safe because ShowMaker and Lucid are in the area. But this TP, absolutely pivotal. They get the Devour very, very early with Pleta's ultimate, and as a result, the ult is guaranteed. Rascal finds the backline. The fact that DK even tries to go for this is kind of insane, and for a second it looks like it might work out with the ultimate from the Senna, but there just isn't quite enough damage. Lucid going back in.
Oh man.
Really, if he had Gore Drinker, that would have been a possible quadra, but instead he just ends up going down.
And Sponge feeling pretty good about the whole situation as well.
Players, but it's even worse if you're the team that's supposed to win. This was supposed to be a quick 2-0. As you can see,
is Rock going to be okay?
Can just hold away.
Okay, yeah, breaks the leash.
The game immediately.
Yeah, no, I agree. Kellen is now underneath his turret, taking a fair bit of damage.
No, if Kwangdong lose, they will always...
Oh boy.
If Kwangdong lose, they will always end up below DK because of
this game, right? Yeah, same, please. Oh, and there's Mustache Guy.
In the back.
Yeah. Mustache Guy. Still need, we need him to get a t-shirt that says, "My name's Kevin."
Just, hey!
There he is. He's back again. Lol Park is your prison now. That's what I'm getting from Twitch chat right now. But I'm not. I feel like the delays is like there or something, but I don't know. Still. Oh, Wolf.
Atlas. Chronicler, could you remind everyone what is going on? You would be so kind.
Yes, of course, Atlas. No problem. We are back in game. It's game 3. DK versus DRX.
To open the mid turret. And Kellen is actually just going to drive it. Oh, look at that. Able to get a cute little knock up there, but now he could be in trouble.
PP!
Not sure he's going to be able to abyssal dive out of this one. Achu is going to do a fair bit of work there as they're just continuing on to Kellen, but underneath the turret goes Saytab. Aiming taking a lot of damage, but will be able to lock down the kill on the Orianna. And now Spongy manages to go 1-for-1, but Pled is in trouble now, and Lucid is all over the place. Q going to connect there from ShowMaker to lock that one down. And in the meantime, there's some sort of fight happening in this top lane. Flash out from, but with a composition that would like to scale, it's not great news here for DRX's Pled. Possibly caught out of position. Kellen getting to work and is going to be able to help Aiming take him down. In the meantime, the Baron just getting in amongst it as Mom's going to yell real loud. It looks like D+ don't really care too much about it.
They might have some sneaking suspicion, but they don't have a Scryer.
And, like, D+ just know everything. There's the kickback onto Saytab. He's taking a lot of damage, but Lucid is now on the front line as the Baron is going to kill the center before the Dawning Shadow. Not sure whether it's actually going to matter, though, as now Kellen's just moving towards them like a freight train made out of catfish. Pleta gets over the wall, but I just don't think Sponge is going to be so lucky, and even Pleta could be in trouble as Kellen is a catfish possessed right now.
Teddy has hit his stacks, does have the burn available now, but there's no Sponge.
Yeah, they're looking for the turn as Rascal able to unstoppable force out, and now Lucid is just dancing around the battlefield.
Maker going to be trying and looking for these repeated mantra Qs as Lucid does actually have good itemizations. Oh, Kingen!
Yeah, Kingen might be caught out of position. He is going to be able to dash back, but they get the ult out of Sponge. Actually kind of meaningful here is now Kellen on that front line as well. He's an extra tank. It's not just Kingen, and now he gets the big shield from the Dawning Shadow. Pleta is going to be the first one to go down. Massive knockups into the back line as Mom gets angry, and you can understand why. Kingen now will find the knockback onto Saytab. This dragon starting to get angry and is trying to flap his way out, but it's a double instantly, and Kellen licks up the last one.
That fight looking at an immense gold lead as we take another look here. So Rascal is looking for backline access, which you're now fight. I don't think you need that. Sponge has to ult very early on. They try and get as much damage onto this front line as possible, but it just isn't enough. And then we have so much damage going down into Plata, who ends up going down. And then Kingen actually finds a multi-man knockup, followed up by Kellen. While all of that was going on, we had Aiming being unscathed and Lucid dealing with the Malphite. Without that front line, I think DRX tried to get a little bit too cute with it. ShowMaker finds that big mantra Q.
And D+ fans, it's been an emotional day. And you can imagine here at Lol Park, emotion. Oh my God, no! Oh,
The fans?
Yep, the same fans that was just celebrating are now back to praying. Back to praying once again. Okay, DRX.
It's only mine.
Let's see whether they can. Oh my God. Okay, yep. There's the good old Malignance, and the ulti hits, but only onto Kingen. Don't have any of it. Achu goes Teddy, and DRX. I don't think they're going to quite find the angle. Rascal does still have the unstoppable force. The knock up, not going to land there by Kellen.
Damage not sticking means that you can just continuously heal with Aiming, and ShowMaker's shield is so effective. The only source of previous wounds is Rascal's. It's his vest. That's not enough.
And they have to hit him for that one to really do anything there at all. Aiming's shooting them from about 15 screens away.
Does have Koenig Rooker. He's drawing two people, but actually committing to him is really, really tough.
But here we are. We're straight back into it, and it was just that easy. And we gotta tell.
TP.
Here we go. Rock is gonna make it happen. Dawning Shadow flies in, but Aiming's already killed Pleta, but he's dead. Mom comes down, and now Teddy is going rampant. It is going to be the Abyssal Dive, and the base might be over. But they're going to do their very best. Kingen doing some work here. My God, Sponge just evaporated. What happened to the Xin Zhao? All right, Nexus Turret number 2. Now falling lower and lower. It looks like D+ don't even need Aiming for this one. There is the flash kick. And Teddy's in trouble. Kingan's going to be able to lock that one up with the power of Cassante. Rascal, the next one to fall. The Nexus, an option as Satab is on the fountain, and there it goes. Game 3 will be a D+ victory.
This loss sting. They're kind of giggling like, what are you gonna do?
What are we gonna do, right?
Historical moment right here as Teddy finds himself in another historic series in the LCK.
Another historic series of, wow, why did this have to go so long? Once again, Ghost still here, by the way, guys. When it comes to players coming down to support their former teams, we don't expect them to stay more than the series that they're in. Well, Ghost stayed for more than the series and longer. As ShowMaker
end up going down. As aiming, you didn't get to play the game in this sequence, but it just didn't matter.
The Rock did manage to find a decent flank angle, but ultimately didn't quite mean too much because Teddy then not able to take down Kellen, not able to overextend because they were going for the base for teamfight trade. Having a listen, telling them to slow down. And Oriana doesn't have a flash. And go for the smolder. That kick flash, just beautiful from Lucid. That is the most animated I've seen Kingan all year. Guaranteed.